Halloween night, a time for costumes, candy, and harmless fun. But on one fateful night, October 31st, 1989, in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, the familiar joy of trick-or-treating was shattered by a nightmare. This is the story of Marvin Brandland, a man whose life was taken during what appeared to be a deadly, botched robbery on the spookiest night of the year. 69-year-old Marvin Brandland and his wife, Ethel, were relaxing at home, ready for the usual stream of costumed children. The doorbell rang. When Marvin opened the door, a figure stood there. Not a child in a costume, but a man wearing a pillowcase over his head with a gun tucked into his waistband. Initially, Marvin and Ethel didn't panic. They thought it was a prank, perhaps a friend or relative taking the holiday spirit too far. But the man wasn't joking. He demanded to be led to the basement, where the Brandlands reportedly kept a secret safe. Marvin Brandland, a strong-willed man, refused to comply. A struggle ensued as Marvin reached for the gun. A single shot was fired. The hooded man bolted out the front door, disappearing into the darkness of the Halloween night. Marvin Brandland lay fatally wounded. The quiet suburban street was now a crime scene. Investigators quickly began their work. The initial theory was a simple, tragic one: a robbery gone wrong. A dangerous criminal knew the Brandlands had a safe and chose the chaotic cover of Halloween to strike. But there were elements of the crime that made this theory feel incomplete. Why the pillowcase? Why did the perpetrator not force Ethel to open the safe after the shooting? The police struggled to find concrete leads, suggesting the crime was random. Yet, Marvin's family began to think differently. They suspected the killer was not a stranger, but someone they knew. As the weeks turned into months, friction developed within the Brandland family. While police continued to look outwards, some family members focused their suspicion inwards. Why would the killer specifically ask for the secret safe? This knowledge hinted at someone close to the family, someone who might have heard about it casually. It became clear that a cloud of suspicion settled upon certain relatives who may have had financial motivations or knowledge of the Brandlands' assets. For years, this suspicion hung over the family. A silent accusation that the man who knocked on the door that Halloween night was not a random intruder, but an acquaintance, or worse, a relative. Decades have passed since Marvin Brandland was murdered on Halloween night. The trick-or-treat killer remains elusive. The case serves as a haunting reminder that sometimes the greatest dangers are hidden not in the shadows of the unknown, but within the circle of the familiar. The police maintain that they continue to follow leads, hoping one day to bring justice to Marvin Brandland and closure to his family.